Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I figured I'd do something a little different on my channel. Normally I don't do this. Normally I don't cook for y'all, but today's special. I'm going to do it. So today I'm going to do something a little, as I said, a little different. I'm going to do some cooking. So what I've got here is a can of canned chicken. I've got my veggies already chopped, which I'm going to be using, except for my garlic. I always prefer to go fresh. You can go minced, you can go the prepackaged garlic, you can go the garlic salt. But here what I've got is one whole onion, one whole orange bell pepper. And so, I'm now going to show you some tricks with my garlic. I always pull this part off here and just video, YouTube, and just go like this for me, and voila, there you are, there you are, your garlic. Just pop off a couple cloves. I use 3 or 4 for this recipe. You can use however much garlic. It's one of those season to taste kind of things. Smash it, and feels so easily. Now with this one, it already started to peel, so what I do when they start peeling like this is I'll just work with it. I've always used garlic as an item to, you could say, as a seasoning for me, personally. Another way you can do it is just start breaking it and the garlic will start to peel itself, which then allows you to go with the previous method, grab it and pull it. But I like the method I prefer, which is to smash it, which then when you go to mince it, you get all these little chunks instead of this giant chunk here. Always make sure your work area is clean. And if you're watching this, I have done this recipe numerous times, so I am knowing what I'm doing with this knife. Most people recommend using a smaller knife. For me, this works best. When you start cutting into the garlic, it'll be a very aromatic aroma. It'll be a strong smell as well. So as you're cutting it, you'll smell it more and more. So then if you stick your hands up to your face, you'll have all the oils from the garlic on your hands. I like big chunks of my garlic because they'll cook out and cook down. So that's about how I leave my garlic, except this giant chunk here. Now I'm going to go grab a pan. Ingredients quite nicely. I always used extra virgin olive oil. Where the heck is the olive oil? Here's the olive oil. When I'm doing cookings, but I always add my oil first. And I also add my salt. I'm using pink salt. Makes it a little easier. So what I'm doing right now is using the pre-ground salt that's able to come out throughout, since it's been pre-ground. I always season my oil first. Here I'm using a McCormick Italian herb seasoning grinder. Again, I don't have a camera person. There, that makes that easier. What can they see? Oh, yeah. Perfect. So, Now that y'all can see, I've got my oil seasoned. Gotta get my pan heating up. I always do this over our stove got numbers, but I normally go anywhere between an 8 to a high heat, and I always add the garlic first. And with the salt being in the pan, the salt will suck out some of the moisture from the peppers. Now I'll add everything. And this recipe is so easy, so quick, and so adjustable. You don't have to make it as a chicken fried rice. You don't have to make it as... You can do like a chicken stuff, and fajitas. You can use this as a fajita mix. I use it for my chicken fried rice. I've always found by the time the rice is done in the microwave, I always sometimes I put cheese in it, like the cheesy fried rice, chicken fried rice. Sometimes you can do it other ways, you can do it different ways, but me personally, I prefer to use it as a chicken fried rice base. And as you'll mix it up, you'll smell everything, and it'll become so aromatic. You don't need any more oil. You only need just enough to saute and work your veggies. And no, I'm not a professional chef. You like a little extra, like as an alcoholic extra flavor to it, you would add it at this stage while you're sauteing your veggies. So it'll cook out, or you can add it towards the end, so that not all of it cooks out, but some of it does. And man, will this be so tasty when this is done. Just the veggies alone. It's just so good. And while you're waiting for your rice to cook, you're doing this as a chicken fried rice recipe like I do. You can clean up your area a bit, make it look good again. But again, as I cook them, I'll add more. One seasoning I love to add is cracked black pepper. I have found this is a really good, easy, quick, simple recipe that you can make at home or if you're in a hotel room quickly and easily. If you're in a good hotel room that's got a kitchen, you're just starting up as in an apartment, never substitute fresh for frozen. That is one thing I cannot recommend more. Never substitute the fresh stuff. And again, here we are still working on this. I'll place these two videos together. Here. I've got the rice cooked, as you can hear in the background, you've got the microwave going. So this is a quick and easy thing I've made for lunch several times. And you start to see that we're getting some real good color on our peppers. Some nice caramelization. That's really good for this. When this starts to caramelize, I'll let it caramelize a little bit longer, but I normally turn it down to medium low heat. So it don't burn, but it stays nice and warm. And as you start to get your caramelization, that's when your peppers start to get soft and everything starts to blend for flavor. if you need a dash of something else to make it more like Asian-y, you can always just add a dash of soy sauce. And it'll make everything else hot. And while you're waiting for is when I add in the chicken, the rice is always the last thing I add. I always add a chicken in at this phase. And as you can see, we're still getting that nice caramelization. Such good color. And such depth of flavor. And only for a half hour at a time. And with the canned chicken, it's slightly salted. That's the reason you only see me add a little bit of salt at the start. Always check your rice every couple minutes. That'll make it a little easier. Our rice ain't quite yet done. But again, for a half-hour recipe that you can easily make on Chopped, that so varies. You just got to get your flavor profiles that you want. And so I figured I'd as I said, we've got our microwave going with our rice.
No, it's here. Shut up. I know.
We've got our
I know it. I will not. He's here.
siblings. We've got our easy, quick, easy. I've always loved it. I've had some of my younger siblings, as you just heard, try it before. One of them really liked it. I just can sit here and eat this mix all day. Literally, I can take a tortilla, a couple slices of bread, and throw this in it. Man, I can eat this all day. Another thing you can do with it, looks to me like our rice is done. And then I start mixing everything together. The rice will absorb all the flavors that have got, all the drippings that have gotten onto the bottom of the pan. And so it'll taste so good. And again, makes a nice hefty portion. I never really measure. But again, something quick and easy to make that you can quickly slap together in a pan. I'm editing one of my videos, so thank you for sticking with me here. Leave a comment down below on how I can improve and other items and where I could improve on most of my stuff, because again, first time editing. Thank you for watching, and until next time, see ya.